You're looking at a machine, 125 scale, top fuel supercharger. And this is part 3 of 3 and how I made it. The complete material inventory list includes a 3/8 and 1/4 inch 1061 aluminum rods, some gray primer, black base paint, some 2K clear coat, the bolt hardware I got from Top Studio. If you recall, back in part 2, I machined the rear bearing cover. Well, this front base is machined the exact same way, including the bolt holes. The base for the pulley shaft is much thicker, yet it's 60% smaller than the rear cover and then the cover that sits behind the pulley shaft base. If you missed part 2, go back and check it out. It's only 3 minutes long. Okay, for this pulley. I had never machined a grooved pulley made for a cogged blower belt before, so I had to teach myself through the L.B.F.U system. Learn by looking up. Here's a sample of some of my earlier practice pieces. Okay, I set the headstock to a 90-degree angle. I used a collet that fit a 0.25 inch Dremel cutting wheel. Mounted the rotary table, and I used a 4-jaw chuck to place the 3/8 inch aluminum rod in, and used the rotary table axis to make each groove as I spun it 360 degrees as seen in the videos. So this is that same piece that I just cut grooves in, and then next is another pulley that I cut in extra 4 grooves with a scale cogged belt around it. Okay, let's take the grooved section and chalk it up over on my lathe. Set a cutting tool to turn and reduce the size of the back section of the pulley so it'll fit flush inside the pulley shaft. Okay, let's swap out that cutting tool for my parting tool. That way we can separate the pulley from its aluminum rod. At the same time, we'll be doing a little bit of chop Henry VIII on the pulley, and ultimately, here's what we got. After a thorough deep clean, a light 1000 grit wet sand, it gets primered, black base coat, and then sealed with 2K urethane clear coat. Next, I do a final mock-up and my close 5X inspection before tacking all the hardware and fit it to the main housing. Now complete. I left out how I made that pulley bolt hardware plate. It was done in my photo etch lab, which is a whole nother video. Thanks for viewing, and stay tuned for my next tips, tricks, techniques YouTube video.